This is a widespread, systematic attack directed against the civilian population. It's got to be fixed. We've got to stand up. This is our parliament, people. These representatives that are in our parliament are misbehaving. And one would look at the Criminal Code Act 1995 and look at the crimes against humanity, which covers pretty much, the person commits an offence if the perpetrator causes great suffering or serious injury to body or to mental or physical health by means of an inhumane act. Now, these people are breaching human rights. The Charter of Human Rights and Responsibilities Act here in Victoria clearly lays out those human rights, and they're being breached hand over fist here in Australia.
Absolutely.
The Act is of a character similar to another prescribed inhumane act as defined by the dictionary, or the perpetrator's conduct is committed intentionally or knowingly as part of a widespread and systematic attack directed against the civilian population. I think that pretty much... Now, that's imprisonment for 25 years.
Wow.
According to the Commonwealth Criminal Code Act. These people cannot rely on the protection of any sort of public office immunity. They've gone beyond that. They're abusing the legislation that they themselves are bound by. Mm-hmm. Whether that legislation's correct or not, the legislation does provide another option, and they're not telling us about that other option. This has to stop.
Absolutely.
These people, regardless of what state they're in, they have an obligation to first and foremost serve the public. They are public servants. They are failing in their duty of care. Mm-hmm. We need to stand up. We need to put them back in their place. And the laws can deal with this. These people should be stripped of their assets according to the law, and those assets returned to the public purse. And then they are dealt with under the laws of this land. The laws of this land must prevail. And it doesn't matter whether you're a premier or a prime minister, you're as vulnerable as anybody else to the law. And that's what Clause 5 of the Constitution of the Commonwealth says. This act is binding on all of the people of every state, including the judges and the courts. It's very clear.
Yep.
So these people have to answer for their misbehaviour. We've had enough of the lies. And, of course, those in the media, under the Criminal Code Act, would be serving the same amount of imprisonment because of section, I think it's 111, which brings in aiding and abetting.
Yeah, well, they're the ones perpetrating the fraud. They're the ones who are just filling these, brainwashed Muppets' minds with this stuff on the radio and TV every single day, 24/7, day in, day out. I mean, that's what it is, just blatant, pure brainwashing.